Sayori smiles at Natsuki, giving in to her hugs. Nobody can resist them, can they? Boo hoo hoo. You and I both know you like hugs, Natsuki. Fine, whatever. We all laugh and continue to talk about how our day went. Suddenly we hear footsteps coming towards us. Hey everyone! What are my favorite people up to? You bitch! Hey Monika, I made something for you. Do you want to see? Oh, let's see it. Sayori rushes to their school bag and pulls out a cross-stitch, much like the one from yesterday. Here you go. It's a cross-stitch of a music note stitched in black and surrounded by an emerald green background. I thought the green would match your eyes. They're so pretty. Monika smiles sweetly. Well, this is nice of you, Sayori. It feels good to know you thought of me when you made this. Well, who doesn't love more gifts? I honestly miss having Monika around. The club really does feel whole again. I started to think about the idea that Sayori had. Doing something fun with everyone sounds good. How about a picnic? Those are fun, and it doesn't take too much planning either. Okay, everyone, that's all for today. I hope you had a good time. It's always great. Literature Club Reunited. No kidding. Still feels weird to have you around, Monika, but not in a bad way. Thanks, girls. You both flatter me too much. I'm still thinking about the plans for the picnic. If we're doing this, we have to set everything up for that day. Elias, hello? What happened? I think you were spacing out again. Oh, my bad. I was just thinking of something we can all do tomorrow. What did you have in mind? Well, to make up for the lost opportunity of the day of the accident, the girls look at me with dejected eyes. This is reminding me of how they looked the day I joined the literature club. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to remind you guys of that night. It's totally fine, Elias. The past is in the past. We're all okay now, and that's all that matters, right, everyone? Yep. Yes, of course. Yeah. So what did you want to do, Elias? Well, I was thinking we can have a picnic tomorrow after school instead of meeting here. We can all unwind together and eat some food. That's always fun, right? Well, I'll bring cupcakes. Natsuki jumps in front of Monika, excitedly forcing her to move over to the side. I'll make sure the best batch I've ever made. That sounds fun. What the fuck? Yay! Sayori jumps in joy, interrupting Monika for a second time. She just leaves. Natsuki, can I help you with the desserts? Maybe you can teach me how to bake something. Natsuki crosses her arms and ponders for a moment. Sharing my bakery secrets with Sayori. Is that a good idea? Mimi, I can hear you, you know. Yes, I know. Is she really this stubborn about sharing her secrets with her? I mean, if I was as good as a baker as she was, I wouldn't be so willing to share my secrets with others either. Fine, but you have to pinky promise never to share my baking secrets with anybody. Got it? Sure, Natsuki. Got it? Yes, ma'am! Sayori does a quick salute, and Natsuki nods with approval. Well, I could always make some tea for everyone, but I feel like that's not enough. We all stay silent. God fucking damn it! We all stay silent for a moment before Yuri speaks up again. What kind of picnic would it be without a blanket to sit on? And Elias, I know the perfect place we can go to. It's very quiet on school days. Natsuki and I go there to read together sometimes. Yuri! That was supposed to be kept a secret. Oh, I'm sorry, Natsuki. I didn't mean... it's fine. We shouldn't be keeping secrets from our friends anyways. That's lame. You may be right. The four of us agree on a location and what items to bring. Where the hell did Monika go? Did she just leave? Although I can't help but feel like we're forgetting something. May I make a suggestion? Monika, looking down, comes up behind us. Did we exclude her from the group accidentally? I didn't even notice. Before I could beat myself over how terrible of a friend I was, Sayori speaks up. Oh, of course, Monika. Sorry for interrupting you earlier. I just got excited. That's okay, Sayori. I was just thinking. We're going to need food at this picnic, don't you think? I can make some sandwiches and bring some fruit. Does that sound alright to everyone? We all nod in unison. I guess I can bring some utensils. Can't have a picnic without those. The five of us laugh together and start packing up. Today turned out great. I had lots of fun just talking with girls and de-stressing. Ready to walk home, Elias? Yeah, let's go, Sayori. Natsuki, wait, what? Okay, 180. Coming. Hey, Yuri, you want to come over too? Me? Are you okay with that, Sayori? Of course, silly. We should all prepare for tomorrow. I grab Sayori by the side and hold her close to me. As we walk out of the club room, I see Monika at the corner of my eye, smiling sadly and waving goodbye. Oh man, we should invite her. Before I could think about it any longer, I'm already distracted by the girls and their antics. What? Jeez, another nightmare. This one is as clear as crystal. What the hell was that about? I notice I'm clenching the bed sheets and my backside is drenched with sweat. Or maybe that's piss. I reach over to my nightstand and check the time on my phone. Damn, it's pretty late. I place my phone back down and try to sleep. Nope, can't sleep. I'll go visit Sayori. Maybe she can help me sleep. I slowly rise from my bed and walk out of my room. Ah, man, maybe this isn't such a good idea. But I mean, I'm her boyfriend, right? This kind of thing is okay. I get a flashback from that night 2 months ago. It was a night just like this one. I shake my head. I shouldn't be thinking about this sort of thing anymore. Besides, I'm sure Sayori won't mind if I show up. She likes it when I come over, I think. Before knocking on her door, I freeze. What about Natsuki? I'm sure she wouldn't like being woken up in the middle of the night for such a dead reason. I guess there's only one thing left to do. I slowly grab the doorknob and turn it. It's open. That dummy, you really think she would lock her door at night? I enter Sayori's house tiptoeing the whole way through. It's as dark as sin, and I'm fighting a way through her house solely based on memory. Eventually I find the stairs and walk up to her room. Her lights are off, naturally. Am I really gonna walk into a room like this? I mean, I've done it before, but it was a bit of a different situation last time. What if she thinks I'm sort of intruder and whacks me with a bat? Maybe she knows karate and she never told me. I place my hand on my stomach to remember how good of a kick she landed on me. I shudder at the thought of getting kicked again. Bah, I should just walk in. I am her boyfriend after all. I gently open the door and lower my voice to a whisper. Sayori. ASMR. She's fast asleep. Psst, Sayori. Sayori shuffles under her bed. I gotta admit, she looks pretty cute when she's asleep. Man, I shouldn't be thinking of that right now. I really am a creep, aren't I? I think about other things that calm my nerves down a bit. I don't want to wake her up just yet. I slowly close in and on her on my tiptoes, but the closer I get, the crazier my nerves get. My heart is beating so loud I'm surprised it hasn't woken her up yet. I place my hand on Sayori and gently shake her. Sayori, wake up, sleepyhead. Sayori turns over and rubs her eyes sleepily. Elias, what time is it? About that. Sayori grabs her phone from under the pillow and checks the time. Elias, it's the middle of the night. Why are you waking me up this late? Why are you even in my room? Whoa, she does not look happy. Why is it so hard to explain this? She keeps throwing me daggers. I feel helpless. I had a nightmare and I wanted to come see you. Her expression doesn't change. It's like she's an entirely different person when she's sleeping. Note to self. She never wake up Sarah in the middle of the night in her own home. You know you're just gonna cause me, right? I mean, yeah, but... It's okay, Elias. You want to stay and sleep in my room? Thank God. Is that alright with you? Of course, I'm here for you. Now you can watch some anime if you can't sleep. Sayori invites me to her bed and I happily hop in with her. I cuddle up next to Sayori and cover myself with the blankets. So this is where that fucking screenshot was taken. Or this is where that image is taken from. I was always wondering, because I've seen this image so many goddamn times and I never knew where it came from, and I just found out. It smells just like her. I feel a little weird being enticed of how Sayori smells, but it feels nice. So what anime do you want to watch? We can use my laptop to watch something. Well, I know a few things that Sayori might enjoy watching, but I'm more of an action guy myself. I wonder. Oh, what the fuck? I have no clue if these are like actual animes, and I know none of these, so I guess Cape the Baldy, because I'm pretty sure that... No, I'm going to assume that none of these are actual animes, but referencing animes, and let me guess that Cape the Baldy is One Punch Man. I think I've seen like one episode of One Punch Man, so... How about Cape the Baldy? Cape the Baldy? That's a funny name for an anime. It's an inside joke. It's about this bald superhero who can defeat anything with a single punch. The anime stuff was really interesting and funny. I knew it. I actually, like I said, I've only watched like one episode of One Punch Man back like a year ago, I think. Anything? Wouldn't that get boring after a while? Well, that's the idea. He's so powerful that he never has a real challenge, and he's constantly looking for an opponent who will give him a thrill. Now that I think about it, I wonder if Natsuki is familiar with this anime. What makes you say that? Well, there's a character that reminds me of her. Whew, that's interesting. Let's watch some. Something feels strange about Sayori, about this sort of thing. And to think I was going to join the anime club. Talking about anime with my girlfriend is something any other friend would kill to do. Guess I looked out. Watch a few more episodes before Sayori and I let out a long yawn. I guess we're both pretty tired, huh? Yeah. Plus we have school tomorrow. I position myself so I'm on the right side of the bed, Sayori on the left. I lay back and place my head on the pillow. Hey, Elias? I'm really glad you're with me right now. Sayori wraps her arms around me and hugs me tightly. Sayori, are you happy? Yeah, of course I'm happy. I know I'm safe when I'm with you. Sayori grips around me tightens. You're always asking me that, aren't you? Well, I guess I worry about you. What about you? What about me? Are you happy? I'm a little surprised at this question. Of course, you make me happy, Sayori. Good, your happiness matters to me. But of course you'd be happy sneaking into my room and waking me up, meanie. Sayori gives me a friendly shove, snapping me out of my tiredness. Yeah, sorry about that. You know, Sayori, tonight kind of reminded me of my childhood with you. Remember when we used to have sleepovers and make a pillow fort? Yeah, how could I forget that? Sayori sits up from her bed and looks at the pillows and blankets. Do you want to make one? Before I can even answer, she pulls the sheets off of me and grabs the pillows from under my head. Ah, Sayori, what are you? Come on, join me. Jeez, only Sayori would be in such a good mood so late at night. I joined in and started picking pillows. I joined in and started picking up the pillows she can't fit in her arms. We both sit on the ground and began putting them together to form a structure. I can't help but feel so nostalgic sitting here with Sayori. I think back to the days when we were innocent. No worries, no depression, just two kids having fun with each other. I watch as she reaches for a familiar stuffed cow. The day I give it to her seems just like yesterday. She seemed to love it so much back then. I actually used to make these, like, quote-unquote pillow forts with Aaron. What we would do is we would take the 5 couch cushions, or 5 or 6, I don't remember, and we would put them on the ground, and then we would grab all the blankets from our room. That was like 2 or 3 blankets, which would be our actual blankets, but also like a sheet thing, and then we would grab a bunch of fucking pillows and then put it on the bed. It was, and then we pick out a movie, watch it, fall asleep, and then go through the pain of putting everything back together. She seemed to love it so much back then. I'm glad she's so attached to it. It warms my heart. Some time passes, and before we know it, we've constructed a masterpiece of a fort with their cow guarding the entrance. Well, shall we go inside, Princess Sayori? Why, thank you, Prince Elias. Sayori quickly jumps inside, and I follow. Look at this, it's amazing. The best we've ever made. I guess it is pretty good, isn't it? Man, tonight's been so nice. I don't even know what time... Oh, shoot, the time! Look out the window to see the sky turning to night to dawn. Sayori, we need to get some sleep. Oh no, you're right, we can't be tired for the picnic tomorrow. We quickly rush to the fort and jump in bed. I give Sayori a kiss on the cheek and cuddle close to her. Bzz, bzz. Great. I'm really regretting not getting enough sleep last night. I reluctantly open my eyes and realize I'm imprisoned by a sleepy Sayori. Dear God. This is worse than a cat falling asleep on your lap. She looks too peaceful, I refuse to move. However, at this rate, I'll end up falling asleep again. Suddenly I hear a knock at Sayori's bedroom door. Sayori doesn't move one bit. Sayori, we're going to be late. I'm going to leave without you. Natsuki opens the door. Ah! What are you two doing? Ah! Natsuki, it's not what it looks like. Natsuki looks at the mess and sheets and pillows from last night. Oh, don't play dumb with me. You tried to take advantage of Sayori last night, didn't you? Suddenly, Sayori sits up in bed. Ah! Why are we screaming? What? Don't tell me you actually let I sleep with you last night. Well, he actually snuck into my room.
Well, that was idiotic. Off to hang myself. Hot and left.
What? Great. As if she didn't see me come as a pervert already. Oh, don't get the wrong idea, silly. We just made pillow fort and watched anime. Natsuki expression changes. You guys didn't invite me? I didn't want to wake you up. Plus, I didn't know we were going to watch anime. Whatever, just hurry up and get dressed so you can help me with the picnic items. Sayori laughs out loud and follows Natsuki down the stairs. We leave the school and head straight towards the forest Yuri told us about. The 4 of us are already carrying our respective items. Sayori carrying her slightly burnt brownies, Natsuki her famous cupcakes, Yuri's carrying a pitcher of tea in one hand and a soft purple quilt in the other. And I'm carrying utensils. Not that we really need them for this type of food we're eating. Better safe than sorry, I guess. Monika said she'd be waiting for us here with the sandwiches and fruit. Hey everyone, I brought the food. Did everyone is that music fucking with me? Or is that how it's supposed to go? Because it sounds like it was being messed up when Monika entered the scene. Hey everyone, I brought the food. Did everyone else bring what they were supposed to bring? We all nod and begin to prepare the area. Yuri gently sits the quilt on the grass and sets the pitcher on a tray so it doesn't tip over. Natsuki places her cupcakes neatly on the tray, encircling them around Yuri's pitcher. God damn it. Sayori stacks her brownies on a plate she brought from home in a pyramid-shaped pattern. Sayori looks around at her surroundings before plopping into one of her mouth. Sayori! I couldn't resist. Sayori happily swallows the brownie whole and lets out a light burp. Excuse me. Natsuki and I shake our heads in unison. Alright, I'll place the sandwiches here and fruit in the middle. Is it just weird that I can burp on command? I can burp whenever the fuck I feel like it. Which is good and bad. Monika pulls out a pretty large platter and places it in the middle of the quilt. She opens it up to reveal tons of ham and cheese sandwiches cut into small triangles. Surrounding them is an assortment of delicious looking fruit. Whoa! Monika, this looks delicious. Did you make these all by yourself? Yup, handcrafted sandwiches by yours truly. Maybe I should take up sandwich making after high school. Monika reaches into her school bag and pulls out a salad. Huh? Who's the salad for? Oh, it's for me. I'm a vegetarian, remember? Who the fuck? Alright, another reason why I don't like Monika. Goddamn vegetarian. That makes sense. Well, let's eat, everybody. Okay, wait. I don't hate vegetarians. It's just a lot of the vegans I don't like. Like, actual vegans I just don't like. Because a lot of them are assholes. Sayori takes a few strawberries and starts eating them one by one. Yuri serves herself a glass of tea and sits back against a tree. Oh, by the way, I hate strawberries. I fucking hate strawberries. If you ever serve me a strawberry, I will shove it up your ass. Monika crosses her legs and sits herself on the quilt right before she takes a few of Sayori and Natsuki's goodies. I help myself to whatever is available. The amount of food here is almost overwhelming. Not that I'm complaining, of course. What are you giggling about, Natsuki? I remember something funny. The way you're sitting reminds me that time you spilled hot tea all over yourself. Hey, what the fuck? Hey, why did you have to bring that up now? Careful, Natsuki, it's hot. I know, Yuri. What kind of girl do you think I am, an idiot? No, I'm just messing with you. No need to feel bad all this time. Oh, sorry. Yuri sits down under the window next to Natsuki. Hey, Yuri? You're a real pal, you know that? Natsuki slaps Yuri in the back a little too hard, causing Yuri's hot tea to spill all over her. Ah! Hot! Yuri, let me get you a towel. Sayori, help! It burns! Yuri flails her arms helplessly while Sayori tries to clean up her uniform. Take off your blazer! No! Why is she so insistent on keeping her blazer on? Here, Yuri, a cold towel just for you. I remember what happened. It was pretty funny when you think about it. It's not that funny. Oh, come on, don't sweat it. We all have embarrassing moments. Ooh, like when I conducted a secret mission with Elias to find your secret recipes hidden in your bag. What? Before I get cyber, Sayori starts explaining the entire story as if we weren't about to get grilled by Natsuki. Oh, shit. Sayori, are you sure this is a good idea? Trust me, Elias, I know what I'm doing. Sayori pulls out small slips of paper, each containing a recipe of some sort. Natsuki is not going to be happy about this. Don't be silly, I'll just slip them back in her bag without her noticing. Now let's bake something together, Elias. Well, alright. Don't you remember what happened the last time you tried cooking, though? Hey, you mean this time is different, trust me. As soon as I heard Sayori say this, the room starts filling with smoke. What? Oh no, I forgot to take out the plastic bowls out of the oven. I'll call the fire department. Natsuki stays silent for a while. A pretty funny story, eh, Natsuki? You stole my recipes, and you didn't even use them? You idiot. Whoops. Whatever, I guess you deserve props for managing to steal them in the first place. Secret Agent Sayori at your service. Sayori stands up straight with the confidence in Natsuki's half-hearted compliment. Well, if we're sharing embarrassing memories, I do have one about Natsuki I could share. Natsuki's eyes widen, she turns to her dear and clenches her fist. Don't you dare! Don't like it when it happens to you, huh? Yuri, I swear! Well, it started at the fuck! God, fuck it, I'm using my spacebar now. Well, it started at the club. Sayori and Elias were out on a date, so Natsuki and I had the room to ourselves. Hey, Natsuki? Natsuki looks up from her manga for a short second, scoffs at me, and looks back down. Oh, we're in Yuri POV. Still mad at me? I just wish you'd take the time to appreciate manga for what it is instead of bashing it all the time. So that's what this is about. Tell you what. I pull out a book and I think Natsuki would enjoy. It's nothing too scary, nothing too creepy. A cute story about these 3 apprentices who become legendary warriors. I'll give you your manga a chance, but on one condition. Her eyes light up. Okay, what do I have to do? You have to read this entire book and give me your review of the end. What? No way! Who do you think you are, my English teacher? Alright then, let's make this interesting. I'll admit manga is literature if I end up enjoying it, and if you read the entirety of that book. Well, how am I supposed to know which manga you like? Well, that's part of the challenge. Okay, I'll do it, but only because you'll read some of my manga. Can you keep this a secret? I don't want you to seem like some sort of nerd like you. I won't make any promises. Just give me that book already, jeez. Yuri smiles warmly. Well, I guess the secret's out. I read a real book, no big deal. Besides, who ended up winning the bet? Alright, I guess you and I are even. Natsuki and Yuri start laughing at each other. These two really have become good friends, haven't they? Against all odds, these girls found a way to look past each other's differences and become close with each other. I have a story to share as well. Is it about me? Well, you'll find out more if you sit down and listen. Okay. I'm excited. Man, I still feel nervous every time I do this. The image of Sayori's head in the noose is still fresh in my mind, but I shouldn't be afraid anymore. She's okay. I gently open the— Owie! What the? Sayori? What the hell are you doing right against the door? I was trying to eat my cereal. On the floor? Don't judge me. Oh, well, I'm sorry, Sayori. I didn't know. I should have knocked. I hear a bunch of shuffling around the other side of the room. Okay, you can come in. I walk into Sayori's room to find her in her usual pink outfit. Hey, Sayori, how are your hand? Still hurt? A little. But I'm a tough, strong woman. I gently pat Sayori's head. Sure you are, Sayori. I sit down on Sayori's bed and she follows. So how are you doing today, Elias? I'm doing alright, just tired from all these school assignments we've been getting. Alright, do you want to work on some of it together? Sure, let me grab my bag. I'll lift it in your kitchen. I walk back to Sayori's room and place my bag on the floor. Sayori's on her phone looking at something. It seems she hasn't noticed me walking in yet. That dummy. I decided to sneak up behind her and give her a little scare. As I tiptoe closer, I can see she's looking at pictures of me! I can't help but blush a little bit. It's kind of flattering she's looking at pictures of me even when I'm gone for a few seconds. I'll keep this a secret for now. Boo! Ah! Don't scare me like that, you meanie. Aha! Sorry, just couldn't resist. Now come on, let's study. Sayori stands at me with shocked eyes. You knew that I was looking at pictures of you this whole time? I couldn't kept it a secret for long. I'm not kidding though, it was pretty flattering. And now I'm all embarrassed. Despite being embarrassed, she keeps a smile on her face and laughs it off. Out of the corner of my eye, I see Monika writing something down. A poem? She looks deep in thought, so I decide to leave her be. I'm stuffed. How about you guys? Sayori lets out a small burp and rubs her stomach. Oop, excuse me. Yeah, I'm pretty full too. A long nap sounds really nice right now. Monika stays silent, keeping her eyes locked on her paper. I catch her sneaking a few glances at me and the others, as if she wants to tell something but can't. As Sayori picks up the last picnic item, I decide that I should probably tell her that I'm staying behind. Hey Sayori, do you think that you and Natsuki can walk home together today? I won't be long. I need to talk to Monika about something. That's okay, Elias. Just don't keep me waiting. Whoa, neat. As I turn around and walk over to the melancholic Monika. Wait, no, melancholic. Fuck, I've heard this word in a gorilla song. Melancholy? Is that it? Hey Monika, how was the picnic? Oh, it was great, Elias. It was a really good idea. I really enjoyed hearing about all the good times you had while I was gone. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel left out or anything. Monika stays silent for a bit as she picks up the leftovers from the picnic. It's alright, Elias. No need to worry about me. You know, I'm really proud of everyone. It really just blows my mind how close everyone is with each other now. Something isn't right here. I've had my suspicions, but now it's very noticeable. Monika, are you sad about anything? Me? Why would I be? I have no reason to be sad. I have all my wonderful friends right here with me. Speaking of which, you should probably head home now. I'm sure Sayori is waiting for you. Before I could finish, Monika walked off with her things, humming a familiar tune to herself. Well, that didn't go as I hoped. I hope she's alright. I don't. Fuck that bitch. No, don't fuck her. What a day. First school, then a filling picnic. I could really use a nap. I walk over to my room and... What? Sayori, you came out of nowhere. Sorry, Elias, I just want to come be with you for the rest of the day, if that's okay with you. And I want to have another sleepover. Well, sure, but are we gonna get enough sleep this time? Of course. Alright. So what about Natsuki? You left her all alone at her house again? Well, she went with Yuri after the picnic, so she's probably gonna stay over there. So now we can be together without any interruptions. I grab Sayori's hand and guide her towards my bed. We sit close to each other. Sayori lays her head on my shoulder, and we let out a long sigh. Hey, Elias? I know you said this before, but I want to know more. How long have you had feelings for me? My eyes widen at her random question. Well, I think it was the second year during middle school? So, about 4 years now. Why didn't you tell me then? I had feelings for you too. Well, I said it before, I was afraid of breaking our friendship. I didn't really understand it then. Hell, I don't even understand it for a long time. I had hoped that these feelings would go away after a few days, but they never did. Simply seeing your face was enough to sweep me off my feet. You look the same you always have, but something about you lit a fire in my heart. Of course, I concluded that it would be creepy or weird for me to tell you. I was convinced you stopped talking to me if I ever told you how I truly felt. and unfortunately, we drifted apart, and I still regret ever doing that to you. I hid my feelings from you to the point where I even forgot they were there. But these feelings stayed, no matter how hard I tried to push them away. Sayori giggles lightly. You know, I kept my feelings anyway too. Every night I'd glance into your windows, just wishing you would come out and check on me. But my rain clouds would always tell me that I was just a burden to you. I thought that there was no way you'd feel the same. It wasn't until 2 months ago, on that day where you told me you would do whatever it took to help me. The rain clouds were still there, but when I saw that look in your eyes and felt your warm hugs, I knew that maybe the sun would shine again one day. But at the same time, I kept telling myself that you were just lying to make me feel better. Then I stopped before she goes too far. Hey, let's not talk about that. It's all in the past. Do you believe that my feelings are true? Well, I do believe you, but what if after all this time you've been putting a facade fucking word. A facade just to help me get better. You're very handsome, Elias. You shouldn't have trouble finding someone looking better than me. Well, I guess it's kind of impossible to show what I really am thinking. All I can say is you're beautiful in multiple different ways. Well, Sayori starts blushing. There's one thing I haven't tried. Don't be going the way. Don't be. No. What's that? What do you think? Sayori's face gets closer. I feel it. Well, boys, I'm about to lose my virginity. Let's fucking go!
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Sayori's face gets closer. I feel her light, warm breaths against my skin. No way. Sayori, are you? Sayori's lips practically fall onto mine. Her hands are on my chest. My hands are still on my thighs, unsure of where to go next. I move my hands closer to her arms and push her down into the bed. I slowly break the kiss and look into her eyes. Oh, fuck. That was a joke! I'm actually about to... Oh, hell yeah. Alright, well, fuck it, I guess. Well, this is quite a weird fucking... Alrighty then. Well, that's definitely not going to be the thumbnail. I want Pissed Off Sayori to be the thumbnail. I'm staring at the definition of beauty right now. Is this really happening to a guy like me? This is like a dream come true. Please don't tell me I'm gonna have to fucking censor half this shit. Sayori? Are you sure about this? Sayori nods slowly, keeping her eyes locked on mine. I gulp. I'm not really sure what to do. I've never done this before, but I want to help her. What's a man to do? That's what a man should do, right? Elias? I love you. I love you too. Almost instinctively, I slowly move my left hand to unbutton her shorts. I gently move my hand to under her shirt.